Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and welcome to a first look at X4 Foundations. I decided to pull the trigger and actually buy the game at full price. And what the hell is that? Found a logbox, Trader 001. Ooh, yeah, I actually have a ship. So this is going to be a first look video, but unlike most first look videos, I actually already have like 5-6 hours into the game, so there is a lot to cover, and it is not easy just to get to grips with the basics. First of all, I'm going to be using both my keyboard and my mouse, for instance here when I'm walking around, but I'm also going to use a joystick when it comes to the flying and the combat. I think it's cool to combine it like that, and so far in the combat that seems to work quite okay. This is my ship, and I must say, while it is not without its problems, I for instance ended up underneath this this floor here at one point, had to restart from a previous save because of that. Overall, I am already very excited and very impressed with what I've seen with this seamless sandboxy universe of X4 Foundation. So let's get in the chair and let's undock. Let's go have a little bit of fun. Although, as I've said, I've played for a couple of hours, so I actually have a couple of ships like this Trader 001. That is going to work for me. So I can accelerate with the X button and I can decelerate with the Y button. Now at this point I am going to be flying with the joystick, so it's gonna look like that, and I can boost with tab, which depletes my shield, so I go like that. And there we go. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and blow up that red dot here. I can target that with T. And this is just a civilian ship, but it's still a criminal. And doing this actually gets you like a little bit of rep and a little bit of cash as well. Something like 500 credits or something like that. So there we go. He's down. And normally, oops, is there another one or something like that? Why the hell is that popping up? Okay, well, let's go. Let's see here. So what I love about this so far, look at that seamless transition from being on the station in first person view, seeing your own ship, you get on board, you sit, and there we go, you undock, you are in space. This is that space station, actually a shipyard. Oops, and that's actually looking like some sort of an enemy. Not sure exactly where it is, not always seeing it on my HUD. And very, very cool, very impressive technology. So I'll stop at this point. I do that with the backspace. And there we go. From killing that that civilian ship that was actually a criminal, I got 500 disc and I got a little bit of a rep from that. In the meantime, there is something red that keeps popping in and out of my sensor, but just to get started, yeah, first of all, it took me a couple of hours just to get to grips with the controls. That is not easy. So, yeah, as I've said, so some of the things you can accelerate with X, decelerate with W. That works quite nice. Maybe I should show you guys the docking mechanic. So I can press, let's see, I have to target not my satellite, but the station itself. I wonder. There we go, that's the Argon Wharf. Then I can press Shift D, I think, to ask for docking, and now it shows me a pathway, and I'm doing this at the moment with a completely unmodified ship. So this is still the very same ship that you receive when you start on the easiest start, I would say, where you get 10,000 credits, and so you've got to follow this. This is not easy. It took me a while to actually figure this one out, but let's get in here and actually show you guys the docking mechanics. So finding your control scheme, whether it's keyboard, mouse, or like I'm using here, a joystick, is pretty important. And now you can see there that I have a transition that I need to make. So we're gonna to start to decelerate a little bit. I'm gonna align myself with the green graphic hologram that I have to basically follow. And here we go. At some point you're getting into this mode. With D I can align myself correctly, and then I have to stop right as all of this is aligned. So here we go. Now I can stop, and so you can see my cursor is in the green. I'm also in the green for this, for the exact placement, and then I'm also close enough to the wall basically that everything is in the green. Then I can just press S and I go back down, And eventually, here we go, we actually do transition quickly under the ground, but this is a successful dock, which will then allow me to trade, buy ships and things like that. So I just thought I'd start by showing you guys how I am docking. It took me a little bit of practice and a little bit of getting used to in order to get to grips on that. After that, of course, in the X game, what you want to do is to earn a little bit of credit so that other people can start working for you. And so the map, maybe I should talk about that actually. As I've said, this transition is very cool and the map is super impressive in my book. So this is what I've discovered so far, almost nothing. Here in Argon Prime, why am I here? Because there's actually a shipyard where I could buy some ships and I got like a couple 100,000 credits, and now you can see that I've got 2 green ones here as well that are working for me, which is pretty damn cool. This map, why is it so impressive? You get lots of filters. You can look for mission offers, for instance. At the moment, I don't see any. You get your mission manager here as well. You get your property owned. So I already own 2 ships. More on that in a little bit. But you also have an object list, and you can, for instance, filter on stations. And look at that. If I zoom in, I can see, all right, this is the Argon Wharf. It's the only one that's on the screen. I zoom out. This is everything that I've discovered within the system, and I zoom out further. I can even, if I'm not mistaken, go take a look at this one, for instance, and there we go. This is what I found over here. This is, I mean, this is actually pretty cool, pretty damn impressive, but this is gonna be the place where I decide to start because of that shipyard right there. And then you want to, at first, look for some things to do in order to earn yourself that little bit of credit and basically get to the point that that you start to have some passive income, which was the point where I wanted to do my first look video. So I can just press Shift 1 to get into travel mode. And this then speeds me up substantially, although my maneuvering room is going to be less and less. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass underneath the highway. I haven't even explored the whole highway. That's definitely also something that you should do pretty early on, but we're gonna get underneath that and we're going to take a look at that station over there and see if we can't find anything that could be interesting. What I'm not sure is what I would usually do, or at least what I've done so far, is then use my mouse to actually try and click on that station. All right, at 50 kilometers, I can finally target. I think you have to be within 40 in order to actually see what it is. So this is a turret component factory. And then when I'm at like 20, I cut my travel mode. I move into, with Shift 2, my scanning mode. And then within like 5 kilometers, I decide to cut my engines. And here we go. We land quite nicely right in front of this station. You can see that I have unlocked 57% of its information already. So I've definitely been taking a close look at all of this before, but basically in this scan mode, this is when you will start to find these criminal little vehicles that may be hovering around, and then by going near it, I still don't know what all these color codings do, but this is how you can find missions, for instance. Very important, of course, for that early cash infusion in order to get to that passive income. And this is what it looks like. Honestly, this is super impressive, especially if you think, look at that, how busy it looks here. Especially, I would say, if you think that you could just dock on this station and then you could start to walk around here. And let me maybe up my own sound a little bit so that I get into the mood here. Okay, so I already discovered quite a lot of that. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to quickly go to the end, go to the highway, and we are going to follow that. Let's take a quick look at that. Now for the map, I do want to zoom out like this. So we want to take this route, I think, to then go further. All right, map. Let's get this one. All right, bit of a hang-up. Yeah, this is pretty impressive technology, but actually overshot by quite a bit, it seems. Which, I mean, it's not gonna be that easy to get something like this stable. But so far, no hard crashes or anything like that. As I've said, one time I got into a spot that that there was nothing to do. And let's get the engines. Let's see if I can. All right, I can just land on the highway, and there we go. Now you can relax a little bit. I think this is also going to add a lot of information on your map, so you can see in real time. I already went up to here, but we are going to go a little bit further, and then maybe look for some trouble or something like that, to someone to shoot, which is very cool, especially with the joystick, in my opinion. There's a pirate right there, for instance. We're gonna go one more system out just to take a look, and let's see here. So I already went up to this point, so we've got some other stations. Not sure what that was all about. And here we are now in Silent Witness, where everything should be new. Yeah, everything is new, exactly. So I'm going to try and disengage from here. There we go. Lots and lots of ore here for sure. And I'm slowing down as I still am able to follow the highway. I'm basically using that momentum. That is pretty cool as well. Look at all of these stations. So I'm going to target one. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of a burst with my tab so that I can align. And I will show you guys. So quickly use travel mode to get a little bit closer, and then we'll try to scan this down and see what we can find to do here. But very cool. You can see really smooth transition. Let's go into this mode, and now I can get within 4 kilometers, and you can see right now hull information is at 0. So I think in this scan mode, which is like the purple HUD on my cockpit, I can now start to just decently slowly start scanning. There we go, first 10% scanned. Let's maybe slow down just a little bit more so we can enjoy the scenery. This is very, very cool. And then with F2, I can also look outside my ship if I want to. But so far the cockpit view has been the best. There's another target right there. So short. Let's speed up so I can catch up to him. And then we'll slow down, try to get really close. He's only going at 4 meters a second, so I'm still gonna slowly catch up to him. What you don't want is to accidentally fire at the station itself or a neutral civilian. So something like this can maybe be good for you to just slowly keep trying to get closer and closer. Oh, and yeah, I accidentally got into the docking area, it seems, and he's speeding up here. That bastard. Let's see if I can stay right hot on his tail. Hot pursuit inside the docking area. Boom! There he goes. Drop some loot as well. And that one is down. And then we coast through. In the docking area, you can only go to 50. Outside of it, I can speed up. Let's go a little bit further away. Turn our ship around. Have another look. Targets. And then that is something... I'm not sure how the hell I'm supposed to... Ah, there we go. I got it this time. And now I already scanned down 35% of this one. And let's see if I can maybe accidentally find a signal that would show you guys how to get missions, which so far a lot of these have been very difficult. I've had to decline. Oop,
Thanks for your help.
there we go. So we get our 500 credits for that. I think at the moment we'll be scanning this part here. Let's see if there's anything to spot. Not so far. And in the meantime, lucky for me, my trader and my miner should be making me more credits as well. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll need like better scanners in order to get to really the high percentages, but above 50 is what I've been able to do, but not much more. Doesn't look like there's anything too interesting. I can just press Shift 1, start targeting. There we go, for another factory. And then be ready to cut the travel mode into the scanning mode.
Docking aborted.
Smuggling vessel found nearby.
Alright. Whoops, don't just blow yourself up or anything like that. And so this is gonna be pretty slow. Let's see if I can
Short range civilian ship.
Yeah, so there's
A.
another civilian ship, but it gives you rep, so this might be okay to do, but so far what I've found is you need like at least 200,000 credits just to buy a small extra ship with the most basic loadout. So keep that in mind. Actually bounce on him. And then final shot, down he goes. So that's the cargo.
Container.
And you can just go over that, fly over that in order to pick it up normally. Let's show that. Potentially some loot. I haven't even done anything with that, with drops or production or even trying to sell stuff inside a station. My goal was straight into some extra revenue.
Magpie. Playtronics factory.
Yep, that's the factory. That's what we want. I can burst my way there as well. And now we should be scanning this down a bit. What do we see here? So what I'm basically looking for is like sparks coming off of the hull.
Thanks for your help.
Yep, there again, they're paying me 500 credits for taking care of that criminal. And now, at some point, ooh, is that one of my guys? No, they're still blue. Okay. And you can see that the information unlocked is now up to like 30% again. And then we should try to listen for a cue that there's a signal here. So far I'm not really spotting anything, but what I could do is take a look, now that I'm at 35%, go to the map and see if any missions are offered. Yeah, look at that. Marines needed, reward 134,000 credits, or vigil at the gate. What is that? Deploy one satellite at the target position. 25,000 credits, medium difficulty. I do have a satellite normally. Let's check. So if I press enter and then in the deploys, I do have some satellites. So I should be able to do that. You start with 5 of all 3 of these. You could either sell that for credits or use it like this. And so let's go. In the meantime, I'm receiving more payments. Balance 268,000 thanks to my guys. And let's see here again then. Missions. Vigil at the gate. Let's press accept.
I knew I could count on you.
And let's see then. So we get a yellow marker for our target location. We'll go head over here. It's only 25 kilometers away, so we're gonna head into travel mode. We'll cut that down decently soon. And oh, it's asking me to go through this gate. So I should probably try to get up on the highway. So we'll go up above here. Then as we can see that I'm passing the highway, I'm gonna cut the engines for just a bit. And then align myself and travel straight back through. So I think the plan here is that I have to go through this. You can clearly see the yellow marker. And as I've said, especially in this rookie ship so far, not easy to just get all of that done. Oh, can I still pass through the gate then? Yes.
Entering system.
Okay.
Profit center alpha.
All right. Quick look at the map then. Let's see what I'm supposed to do here. 900 meters only. Definitely cut this down then. Try to go to the left a little bit, and here you can tell this is a first look video because I have absolutely no idea as to what I'm doing, but apparently this is gonna be the location where they want me to drop a satellite. Now I have found that for all of this stuff, oh no, is it asking me to take the highway rather than this being the location? That's possible. Let's try to get close to this spot. But it does look like it's the highway. Let's see what happens if I follow this then.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Alright, let's just try to disengage. There we go. Now I think we're gonna have Counter burst. Now we're gonna have a location. Finally, no, that's still telling me to take the highway. Okay, then we'll see if I can find any information. Vigil at the gate. Can I find what I have to do here? Jump gate. And that's another, basically another like no for me. So here we've got something called Maritime Quarrel. Marines needed, that's another mission. That's a jump gate, which then brings me here. That sounded like potentially an attack. And yeah, basically this has been my experience with missions. Sometimes you have very easy missions, and sometimes, like now, I got no idea what I gotta do. So I'm just gonna abort this one, and then we'll look for something else. I think we'll just head back towards my main system, which I think is, yeah, I gotta get used to all of this. Gonna be over here, the Argon Ship Wharf. What you can always do is start guidance to objects. That I like. So it basically now tells me, all right, head straight for that highway, and then you can easily find your way this way. The map seems really cool and very, very useful, as I've said. But getting started, especially in this rookie ship, trying to earn yourself some credits is not easy. On the other hand, in the meantime, 293,000. So just over the span of this 20 minutes. My guys have been making a decent amount of credits for me, and I'm basically ready to buy another one. So it's not easy, right? This is a huge sandbox universe. Killing stuff like pirates and xenon ships doesn't just give you straight up credits. They do tend to drop loot, but you don't get like a lot of credits or anything like that from them. So I think you need to be lucky, be able to grab a pirate ship or something like that. That's gonna be your aim. Let's take a quick look where I'm at. Yeah, we need to get to the next one probably.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Argon Prime is where we need to be. And then let's disengage. And here we go. Oh, that's a lucky disengage, because this is where we want to go. So yeah, decrease my speed a little bit. Press T to target. Then press Shift D. You gotta be a little bit closer for that. Okay, no problem. Still have plenty of shields, so we're gonna just boost closer. Ooh, actual pirates. No, it's that same thing. I'm not sure what's happening there. But something is still hanging around there, obviously. All right. Quick boosts. Can I press Shift Dock now? Yep, and that's over here. So we'll do that just so that I'm a little bit safe here. And as I've said, finding your way here, earning your first bit of credits, not easy. I think one of the first missions you're always gonna get is the main storyline mission, basically. And that one, let's decrease my speed substantially, get my ship into position. That one actually at some point just gives you like 200,000 credits so that you can earn, just go buy a ship. So definitely recommend it. Couple of easy steps, go here, go there, and you get those credits, because at some point to get further though, you need to blow up a ship. So that should be all right. S to go down. And we are docked. Okay, haven't really made a lot of ISK, so or credits. So it's not the best example of how to make credits. I think you can also trade for stuff. Maybe I'll take a quick look at that in just a moment. But now let's assume that you have somehow found a couple of easy missions, which there are. One easy mission that I have come across is, for instance, just kill 3 mines that are roaming around the gate. I'll just go there, blow them up, and get a decent chunk of credits. So there are easy missions amongst there as well. But quite often I'm still lost in what I need to do exactly. But if you can get to like 200k, what you can very easily do is look for a shipyard or a ship wharf like this one. Then you can press buy ships, and here you can try to grab. I'm gonna start with a small one here again. I can buy a Callista Vanguard Courier, Courier Miner, Courier Vanguard Courier, or a scout. At some point I'm gonna have to do that as well, but for now I think a second trader makes most sense for me. Let's take a quick look at this price here for the hull, 117k. I think I bought one of those, and then we also have a Courier Vanguard. Ooh, right away, 227, that's a lot more expensive. I'm just gonna go with the cheap one, and then select loadout, I go for minimum presets. So this is basically, I think, the least that you need in order to get a ship to fly. 185,000 credits. Let's add this to the shopping list, and let's confirm our order down here. That means that if I go to the map again in order to get to my own stuff, there is now a Callisto Vanguard that is being produced and will be done in less than a minute. So apparently I was the first one that was going to get it. And then look at this. I mean, I'm in the cockpit. I can just press get up. I can get out of here. And here I am on this huge docking bay for all of these ships, and from time to time, at the moment it's apparently pretty quiet, but we will then be able to see some ships come in and out. And these stations are absolutely huge. Now you always will find some of these. And then with here, the transporter room, I can go to the trader's corner, for instance. We'll quickly do that just to show this to you guys. And I haven't done this myself yet, but apparently in the crafting bench, for instance, something like what was it? Processor. I'm not. Haven't discovered any of that. But here, for instance, we do have someone that we could trade with. Show me your wares. And I saw that someone got. You need bandages, something else, and needles in order to make like a health pack or something like that. So maybe I will do that as well. She's got 18 of these. Let's see if I can buy them. That's not too costly. So we're going to buy this, and we're also going to buy the needles. Can I just drag that? Yeah, you can. Okay, you can just drag that. Let's press confirm. Let's press goodbye, and now I should have that. So we'll go back to this stuff, crafting bench, and with that, bandages, needles, and if I found sedatives, then I could craft first aid kits. If I found an AGI neural network, I could build this, a security bypass, and you can see cost here on average not that much, and this here is worth 10,000 credits, which I'm not sure. I think you can then sell that right back to the trader. Not sure how that works yet, but yeah, there's definitely credits to be made this way as well. In the meantime, we're going to get back to my Elite Vanguard, I think. Let's press travel 2. And then you just need to wait a little bit. And there is, feels really seamless, very, very cool. And here is my ship, but in spaces where I feel at home. Because yeah, at least there you can fly, you've got your travel mode and things like that. Then as I've said, we've bought another ship which is now ready, so we've got another Callisto Vanguard, and we're going to right click that. You've got information. First of all, we're going to rename that, so just click on this, then click like that, and I'm gonna call this one Trader 002. It's going to become an army of traders. Press enter, I think, to confirm. And then here, this is where it's really important. You've got behavior. This is where you basically give these guys orders for stuff to do. At the moment, they're just here to hold position, which we're gonna change in a moment. But what I also want to do is their default response. Comply with police, absolutely, but to pirate harassment, for me, I don't want to use the attack one, I want to use the escape one, because these are cheap, really weak ships. That's something that I've done. All the rest of it, I'm leaving as it is. To found ships, ignore. All of the rest of it looks quite okay. And then it is up here. Right now he's holding position because he's just been built and it doesn't have any orders. I can change that to let's see, protect ship or protect station, position ship or station. Then you also have fly and wait, fly to object. Okay, let's see if I can find something like hold on, where is the auto trade? New default behavior. Let's see. I thought I could use auto trade on this one. Mining, no. I'm pretty sure I bought that exact same one. So what's happening here? Why can't I use... let's see. Protect ship, protect position. Mining, it can't do that because it's not a mining ship. I get that. Trade. Auto trade. This guy can't. Why not? Anyways. Okay. Lessons learned here. This one, in the previous one that I bought, I could just put this guy on auto trade. Why can't I put this one on auto trade? Captain is Scott Londa, skills 3.5. Select formation, hold position. Can I ask him to scout something? Why can't I? That's so bad. Distribute wares. Don't want that to do. So I could probably assign him to a station. Revisit known stations. Supply fleet. Then I guess for this one, I'm going to ask him to protect me. Maybe we could try that. Can't have in mind. Alright, so mining ships are probably a better answer. Select ship to protect. That's gonna be me. Do I double click on that? Okay. Let's see here again. Yeah, discovering all of this as we take this first look, to be honest. So you have to protect that. Property owned. Let's see. If trader 02. Can't even right click him anymore. Why not? Can't right click these anymore either. Let's close this. Let's go take another look. Properties owned. Trader 02. What are you doing? Okay, information. Current behavior, so it hasn't updated that. Oh, I think it's gonna be a conflict if I use him to escape. That's not so good. I wish I could take auto trade, but I can't, despite the fact that I'm seeing 3 stars here. Is there something missing on this ship? Then let's see. Upgrade, repair, docked ships instead of the elite vanguards. Can I take the next one and maybe give him like a trading computer or something like that? How do I do that? Here, trader 02. Let's see. Software. That could help. I still have a decent amount of credit, so let's maybe also give him like a docking computer. No needs for trading computer extension. He has that. He has a trading computer extension. So I'm going to add that to the shopping list. Confirm. Let's take another quick look here. Maybe I can buy that for myself as well in a moment, but for now we're still in our completely rookie ship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's the same thing that I did for the previous one. So this one has docking computer now, flight assistance, and a trading computer. Okay. Weapons, shield generators, thrusters, engines, and software. And yeah, I can't give him another trading computer. Long range scanner. Don't think he needs that. So we're gonna leave it at that. Back to my stuff. Information. Let's maybe put this back. Where is it? Okay. And then... Nope. Still can't use auto trade. I'm guessing that this captain just is not able to do that. That's kind of annoying. So then let's go for protect ship again. Protect Me? Selected objects and then? No. Anything else? Where do I need to click to make that happen? Select. Ah, there we go. I finally put him on. This has been my experience in those first 5-6 hours, guys, is trying to discover everything. But I put him on protect. That's good. Then we're definitely not going to call him trader because that doesn't make sense anymore. Let's put him into defender 001 then. Okay. And now I should have a teammate basically. Right, mission offers nothing. And this guy, defender 1, information, like that, protect ship. Let's press confirm. And now, protect ship is on. And I can't choose all the... Damn, I could use that on the previous one and I made it in exactly the same way as this. So that's a little bit annoying. But let's undock then and let's see if this guy wants to follow me. Which he is back there, right? That'd be pretty cool. And off we go. Let's get back out here and see if maybe we can find that pirate ship or something that kept popping up, or at least a pirate ship other than some of those poor civilians. While we head out here looking for some trouble, let me show you something else as well that's pretty cool. If they are close enough, for instance my miner 01, too far away, but you can just right click on these guys or click on these guys and then take external view and look at that. Here is that ship on the highway, and this is my own ship that's owned and that's working for me right now. So that is very cool. And then here at 27 kilometers, this guy is actually following me. Now, I'm not sure if we'll get into trouble here, but it would be nice, of course. I'm gonna assume that that's like a massive mining ship or something like that over there. Let's keep going like this, and maybe we'll take the system here to see if we can find an actual pirate, so another space-worthy ship to blow up rather than all of these small guys. And then maybe also we can see how well or how cut engines for now, so I can turn a little bit better. Then we'll just boost our way to this system and see if this guy helps with the protection. Okay, off we go into the next system. This time we've got an autosave that is on. As I've said, this will not be a bug-free game so far. I mean, it's been out for a while, so it feels decently good. But yeah, keep that in mind. You'll want to save quite regularly, I think. So here, what have I discovered? I think going a little bit more to the right could be of interest, just to see if there's anything there. And then eventually we should run into trouble. And then eventually we should also see my protector follow suit. Let's see if that happens. So we're just gonna fly out into space in this direction. And in the meantime, we're gonna take a quick look. My Defender 1 is still in Argon Prime. Information. Protect ship. Yeah, he should normally find his way over here. But I would love to show you guys a little bit of like actual combat against something that's gonna be a Xenon defense platform. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit tough to break. There's my Defender in the meantime, I think. Oh, look at behind me. Can I get out of this mode? I just spotted something here. Yep, Xenon raiding party M. Start guidance to object. Let's do that. There he is, 100 kilometers out. Okay, looks like he's already being attacked quite heavily, or has been attacked quite heavily, but that makes him the perfect target to take care of him. And to end this first look video, as I've said, I am very, very, very impressed by this so far. This is really cool, feels very sandboxy. You can do whatever you want. Not easy. Definitely not easy. Let's target him with the mouse. I still have a huge amount to learn, but getting to that like first trading or Damn it! He took the highway. I'll bet he took the highway. That bastard. Oh, and here, look at how close we are to that planet. That is such a cool view. Let's do a little bit of traveling here then, I guess. Let's see if we can find a rat to take care of. It would be cool, because these fights are not easy. I'll just warn you. I have gotten a game over message twice so far. Once because of a missile, then he finally bailed. I stopped my ship and I get blown up by a missile. And once by, I'm not sure what they are called, the blocky guys, some sort of AI race that got us. Something is still happening here. We could go on the highway maybe and see if we can spot something that way. Could be better. But yeah, freeform flying. This is a huge sandbox universe. And of course you can, as you see, build your own fleet. Again, debit withdrawal. So my trader just grabbed 17,000 ISK. I keep saying ISK, it's probably credits in this game. But he grabs that for another trade, which will then hopefully, become. Oh damn! And yeah, this is not that easy. I'm just still trying to get to the highway. Let's see if I can just fly through it, even from the bottom. Do I then just hook up to it? Yes, I do. Okay, and then let's click on the map. A little bit of a hiccup again. There's the Xenon platform. I'm not going to attack that right now, because I don't want to, but I am clearly seeing an enemy here, potentially. Yep, an M. Okay, 8 kilometers out. Should be doable. He's already engaged. Let's go. And here, this is gonna be some X4 Foundation combat, guys. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Nice, within 2 kilometers. And there it goes. And another one at 8 kilometers now. Okay. If we could... Alright. He just got the hell out of that, I think. Let's see if I can grab him. Quick jump into travel mode to get a bit closer to him. Be ready to cut that quickly. You can just press Shift 1 again to cut that. Yep, there we go. Engaging. Alright, there's the M. Look at that. Looks very nice. And this feels... Oh, I should target him. I should have pressed T already. There we go. Now you get some more information. And he's getting a kilometer away. I'm quickly boosting then. He's using his shields as well. I'm going after him. I should have more. Let's go. And now he'll turn around and try to attack me. Normally. And where is my defender? Ooh, is he really trying to get away from me? Let's go. I'm using up my shields as well. But now at 1 kilometer I should be able to keep firing. He's taking hits. He's just trying to straight get out of here. And there we go. M destroyed. You can get into far better dogfights here. And then keep in mind as well, you can then also get into capital ships with turrets. All of that good stuff. This is really cool. Let's pick up these 2 cargo containers. That's one. Then I just, stop my engines so that we're at a complete standstill.
Container.
Target that and press X to speed up a little bit. And we got that as well. There we go, guys. I'm heading back on the highway for getting back to Argon Prime. I'm gonna build up my fleet at this point. I think that's my best choice. Try to figure out how to make these traders work. I'm not sure what's wrong, but
Thanks for your help.
ooh, and we got 10,000 credits for killing that M. That's a surprise. First time it happens. Balance back at 170. Awesome. But there we go, guys. My next adventure, X4 Foundation. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.